Damn. This is some good shit.
Alright guys, I'm back. It's Apocalyptic Fury. I hope you enjoyed the little dumbass intro. I don't know, I just thought of that. Today I got posted. It wasn't the first time, but this is the one that kind of got to me. Like, I played this game for a while and I haven't got it posted in a long time because I haven't really been playing and I haven't really been caring, right? But this guy by the name of Al Fung, that's what his character's name is, I guess. He has a YouTube channel. He has more subs than I do, so this is not a hate video or nothing, but it's about what happened in the match that got posted with me in it. Now, let me get this out the way. Y'all probably gonna be like, oh, the god of range, Uchiha god of range, that happened to you? Look, let me explain. I went 1 and 2. I know y'all probably like, oh my god. Or some of y'all that you know might be my haters that come by and look might be like, oh, you a bot. Guess what? Fuck you. But anyway, I went 1 and 2. Now the reason why that happened, like I said, I'm gonna get this out the way, is because I died to bullshit. Now I'm explaining what I mean by bullshit. First death? No, I know a good amount of y'all motherfuckers know. Kamui Climax got a bullshit ass buff where basically when they activate Kamui, the next move they do, even if it's a sneeze, is like you got instant coronavirus and your character dies. Y'all know damn well that Kamui buff is a little too drastic. Pop Kamui, Wood Strangle Jutsu, Rock Tool. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the Earth Style Tool. It one-shots range types. Yeah. That's the first death I got. That full combination. He hit me Wood Strangle out of nowhere because I was trying to look for the healer. He started up Kamui and he threw the rock and I died. What the fuck am I supposed to do, right? I'm dead. I got snuck by. I got caught by surprise. I was like, well, I guess I'm dead. Now, let me rewind and then fast forward back. Basically what happened was me and 3 of the people that I know, we were trying to have fun in Quick Match. Because I was watching a share play of one of my friends playing Ninja World League, and it kind of made me happy, you know, and gave me a little bit of vigor to play this game. Just a little bit today, just have a little fun. I hit 19 KD, by the way. Now I'm now 19.05 because of the few matches we did that were successful. However, there were a couple that were not. There was one match when we went against randoms in which 2 of them were abusing the Flame Lightning thing. Now, I was playing as defense. Why? Because I wanted to test something. I wanted to see how much damage Wood Strangle, Kamui, and Super Sharp Bomb would do. I just wanted to see, because I knew that Kamui buff is high as fuck, and in my opinion, needs to get toned down. You're called defense, not offense. But anyway, so yeah. So I wanted to try to build on defense, so I tried it out, and I got snuck by Flame Lightning Pitfall. I didn't get mad, I didn't rage, I didn't complain. I just was like, well, he sees a 4-stack. He's a range. He's like, oh, they're a try-hard 4-stack, you know. And they were Flame Lightning Pitfall. So he saw gold rank defense. I'm gold rank, I'm not platinum. I don't know when I'm gonna be platinum, but he seen me and Flame Lightning Pitfalled me. I was like, okay, you got it. Cool. I didn't even get mad, literally. I didn't get mad, I didn't say, oh, I'm gonna close out. I didn't do none of that. I was cool. I did not die to a Flame Lightning Pitfall for the rest of the match. I got snuck by that once and I never died again, just like I said. What did I say? If people abuse the Flame Lightning Pitfall match, if you die to it once, don't die again, right? I did not die again. And I was a defense. If I was a range, I absolutely wouldn't have died to that. Because I would have had the right range to pull off the jutsu I wanted to pull off to counter the people trying to Flame Lightning Pitfall. So, I did what I had to do, right? Even though I was defense and I got Pitfall, I couldn't switch my class because if you die to a Pitfall, you can't switch classes. So I timed Blast Bombs and I timed Wood Strangle and things like that. And timed it, you know, the amount of times that I was going to go around to the pit to actually hit the range types. And I succeeded. And I kept getting snuck by Flame Lightnings, but I didn't Pitfall again because now I was prepared to reinforce my movement. And to actually, you know, roll out or whatever and climb back on the wall and move against the motion of the pull. Because if you move against the pull, running up walls and shit, you won't get pulled all the way. Or even if you get pulled all the way, if you're consistently moving and moving against the pull, you won't necessarily get pitfalled. Just like I said, You can move against Flame Lightning's motion if they're trying to pitfall you with it, which is exactly what I did as defense, the quote-unquote slowest class in the game. But I don't have the footage to show you guys because we lost. How did I die one time to the Flame Lightning pitfall and lose the match, you would say? Well, I asked a couple people on my team, how many times did you die from Flame Lightning pitfalls? One of them said once, just like me. Another one said none. So that eliminates only one person that kept dying to it. So I was wondering why and how. I didn't ask. Just went on to the next match. But basically, because that person kept dying to it, we lost. And I only died once. Someone else only died once. And someone else didn't die from the Flame Lightning pitfalls at all. So I was confused. I was like, how did we lose off one person dying from pitfalls on Flame Lightning? That's the proof right there. The only way you're dying to that is if you're aping or you're not paying attention well enough, or you're just playing wildly and not paying attention to your surroundings. I apologize last time I was real toxic and telling people to eat a dick or whatever I said on that other video if you want Flame Lightning to be nerfed. Let me say it a more calm way. Flame Lightning does not need a nerf because of its downfalls. 18 seconds. Has a dumb animation. And range has literally gotten everything else nerfed that initiates being able to throw send bombs or do another jutsu against their opponent. So we don't have that many options left. Flame Lightning is all we have left. I understand what y'all saying, but look, every class has some form or fashion of cheese. Every single class. So leave Flame Lightning alone. And to be honest, look, attack types. Y'all leave us alone, I'll leave y'all alone. Don't touch Flame Lightning. I don't want Octopus Hug to get nerfed. Let both of them stay how they are. We both need tools to do what we need to do in fights, right? In competition. Flame Lightning to pull people towards and do what you gotta do. And Octopus Hug to do that. Oh, and by the way, you know, there are ways for attack types to pitfall with Octopus Hug, you know, Universal Pull and stuff like that. Just know that. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. So with that being said, let's get to what really happened. I got posted. Oh boy. Alright, so yes, I got posted along with three of my friends, right? So after the match where one person on our team died at least around 5 times or so and lost its combat battle against randoms because of the Flame Lightning pitfall, and they did not adapt properly, it cost us the match. I closed that. I told you I have no shame in closing that if I'm playing quick match. If I'm trying to have fun and we lose because somebody does something that shouldn't have been done or somebody couldn't prevent something that was happening, I'm just going to close that. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to get mad. I wasn't even mad that match. I was just like, how did we lose if I only died once to the Flame Lightning pitfall? What was everybody doing? And I asked everybody who died and who didn't. I'm just like, that's tough. We found out who it was, but I'm not going to say any names because I'm not that type of person. With my friends. With other people, you getting put on, giving you a headband or whatever if you're not my friend. And that doesn't even mean I hate you. It just means get posted. It's just for fun. I'm not posting you on the page and making untoxic about it. I'm just making a video for entertainment. But anyway, so after that match, we start up another match. We see Alfung. We see this guy named Vengarp. Y'all probably remember him if y'all remember my Gimme a Headband series. I took his headband a long time ago for him and and Luna and somebody else running 3 petrifying jutsu, right? And we still won. So I see Vengarp again. So my assumption is he's gonna run defense cheese again, which he did. He had that thing that I was telling y'all about. Kamui, Wood Strangle, and the Rock Tool. The Earth Style Jutsu. He one-shotted me because he snuck me with the Wood Strangle, like I said earlier. And then he hit me with that after Kamui, and he one-shotted me from full health in my range. I was like, y'all are called defense and not offense. Y'all need to take that damage out the game. That's dumb. But anyway, so that was my first death. My second death, one of his quote-unquote trainees, whether they were resets or not, snuck me with a perfect Susanoo when I was trying to find my positioning again. Because I was just, at that point in the match, which I don't have the clip because I left that match too, and I'll explain why in a bit. At that point I was bummed out. I felt like I was wasting my time. I wasn't angry or sad, and I was just bummed out. I was just like, I'm wasting my time here. Something is not being done that should be done. And while I was thinking about all of that, while walking around a corner, I get snuck by Perfect Susanoo. I was like, okay. So I thought about it. I was like, I died to 2 one-shots that you can't sub. I died to the exploit on defense with Kamui, Strangle, and the Rock. And a sneaky Perfect Susanoo. And I didn't have mine because I used it to kill someone else because I thought they was trying to ult the team or whatever. So I used it to try to save the team and kill them out their ultimate or whatever the case. Okay. So now let's backtrack to the beginning of this match in which was posted. First of all, let me show you all the screenshot. Now the way he making it look, this is false advertisement. Well, it's not 100% false, but there's some false statement to that. He's basically acting like he accomplished something big because he's seen 2 people on my team that was platinum, 1 that was silver, and 1 that was gold. I was the gold. Now, he had 2 breadsticks on his team because they were randoms that he was training with another high rank member. So they had 2 platinums and 2 bronzes. Breadsticks, what y'all call them, rank 1s. So if you're teaching someone and doing the handle for them, telling them what they need to run, and you're going to tell them to run meta, ironically, the range ran the build I invented. Flame Lightning, Majestic, and Perfect Susanoo. I invented that build. And it became meta. So his range ran that, the trainee, and that's the one that snuck me to Perfect Susanoo. I was like, well, okay, cool, whatever. And the healer had triple heals. You know, Cellular Extraction, Palm Sage, and the heal tag. You know, the meta with Ino's ultimate. The actual meta. So the range and the healer had meta. They were being led by 2 platinums, and they were both defenses. One had Flame Formation and whatever the fuck. I don't remember the other jutsu. And the other one had the cheese build. The one that 1-shots range is guaranteed. So match starts. I go off. That's my range, right? My defense goes off on its own. I see him on the side. We was in the Hidden Leaf Village, by the way. You know when you start off on the village, on the side where you can see the big ass tall building that's in front of where the scroll is on top of that building, and lower on the platform is where the first scroll spawns, and everybody fights on top of that roof. We were on the side where the long building is in front of you, and you have to go past the long building, and then right there's a scroll on the front part of that building where the first scroll spawns in Hidden Leaf Village. So I look off to the left on that gray platform where B base usually is in base battle on the Hidden Leaf Village map. He's sitting there by himself. I can't remember if it was Alfung or the cheesy defense, Vanguard, who's running the 1-shot build, was the one that dashed up to my other, you know, the defense on my team. But whichever one it was actually kicking his ass for a bit. He rushed up to him and started hitting him, and he looked like he lost like 1/3 of his health. The defense on my team. The defense on the enemy team, one of them at least, because they had 2 defense types, was just kicking his ass. So I guess he was just not playing like I usually plays, whatever the case is. But whatever happened there, I saw him losing some health. So to back up my defense against the other defense, which I probably should have let him duke it out. So you can call me out on that. You should, if you're like, oh, you should have let y'all 2 defenses fight. But we're against a 4-stack, so I didn't want to take the risk, right? So I used Flame Lightning and pull the enemy defense off of my defense because the enemy defense was beating my defense. So to protect him, I Flame Lightning that guy off of my defense and started attacking him. Okay. Healer comes out of nowhere and heals him for full. I'm like, okay. And I'm calling out to my team. I'm on the healer, you know, like normal. Get the healer. No one follows up. I'm wondering what's going on. Why am I not getting follow up on my healer? Well, the range type of my team, he was the silver rank. He was unaware of how toxic the meta can be nowadays. He was using Lightning Net and Shikigami Dance Shield, which is the paper. 2 moves that do no damage. And the only way you're going to do damage is if you follow up with Send Bonds. So, you know, he basically was just playing like it was quick match. Not trying at all, you know, using something that he thought would be okay to use. So it was basically like a 3v4 almost, right? Because we didn't have no much DPS. Me, looks like I ain't learned my lesson when we fought LK cheesy ass when they had 2 trainees in all defense to win the base, right? So I used Fireball and Flame Lightning instead of Majestic and Flame Lightning. So I lacked DPS a little here and there, but it wasn't that drastic. I've killed and was able to destroy people going against cheesy teams with that build before. Fireball and Flame Lightning. It's just that on a healer that's running triple heals, because we keep getting nerfed and they keep getting buffed, and other people keep getting buffed, I needed a little bit of follow-up. Even if it was like an Octopus Hug or even one Wood Strangle. Well, the DPS was in the hands of the defense, because instead of him picking something that helped defend the team, like a Flame Formation, which one of the other defense types had, plus he had the other defense that had the one-shot build, we didn't have a protector. We didn't have an actual defense. So, because of that, our lives were compromised, right? So, it just so happened that he couldn't follow. The defense for some reason didn't follow up because he was getting jumped. So he was getting jumped somehow. The healer couldn't really do much, I don't believe. I wasn't near the healer, so I don't know what was going on. But according to what was going on, there was a lot of discord going on within the chat that I was in between the defense and the healer. The defense was saying that the healer is not healing properly. But the healer is basically saying, you're the defense. You should have what you need to have in order to keep me safe, because I'm the healer. The defense is supposed to protect the healer, and in turn, the healer keeps everyone else safe. But that wasn't happening, so everything was thrown off. So because of that, in all summary, it cost us a match. I died to a one-shot build, in which the defense or no one else was able to save me from, I guess. You know, I don't know why. No one was there to save me. I even made the call out. I said I got hit by Wood Strangle. He's going to try to one-shot me. Defense wasn't there to protect me. Whoever else in general, I guess, because it was getting jumped or whatever. But the defense job is to protect his team, you know. But I guess it didn't happen. So I was just like, well, I guess I'm dying to a one-shot. And I did. And then the second time I tried to help or whatever, and I got snuck by a perfect Susanoo. But I tried to do what I could, you know, and I died twice. And the reason why I got one kill is because I tried to save my team, because I thought there was an Eno ult. So I popped perfect Susanoo to kill the healer or whoever was in the way, thinking that it'll save the team, right? So we got one kill. Meanwhile, the rest of my entire team has no kills. I was the only one with one kill, and that was because of an ultimate. And these people going ham. They got 4-0. Both defenses went 4-0 because the one with Flame Formation wasn't really doing anything but protecting his team, which is what a defense is supposed to do, right? And then they had the one-shot defense, which came from me because nothing else was going on the way it was supposed to. So, with the combination of things, I died to two one-shot things that I could not sub. And I was the only one with a kill on the team. Then the healer pops Eno's ult out of nowhere. I sub out the explosion. Then the defense hit me with Water Prison. I closed that because it was a waste of time. I wasn't angry or anything. It wasn't a rage quit or nothing. It was just a waste of time. I said, nothing's going right. We have someone who's in an old meta, which isn't his fault. He's silver. He's not gold or platinum. And then we got someone who was a defense who was trying to play offense. And so we didn't have a defense. So we lost. There's nothing we could have done, right? But now the guy posting like it's a big deal. But look, no hate, Alfung, GG's. But somebody threw. Somebody threw. Like a baseball. So I left. Peace out, guys.